The fight of the Silver State and a chance to lay claim to the Fremont Cannon once again. The prized possession that fans of both of these schools looking to roll back home and fire off once again. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the UNLV Rebels. EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis and David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So UNLV's offense will be first on the attack. The last matchup between these two harkened to the days when Colin Kaepernick dominated this rivalry as the Wolfpack humiliated the Rebels in a game UNLV would like to atone for today.
Yeah, it was not pretty. It was actually very embarrassing, and I know UNLV has talked about this.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. Makes the grab, it's Robinson. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Blasted as he lets it go. The quick out. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Got it! They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vegas.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Nevada, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Nevada's offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Nevada. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
David, Jesse, as legend would have it, explorer John Fremont abandoned a howitzer in the Sierra Nevada in 1843 during a heavy snowstorm, so each year the winning team earns the right to paint the howitzers. Hits the crease! The 30! He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Quick release on the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UNLV, 14, Nevada.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers.
There he goes. He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
It's not fun playing defense. I got to cover these fast wide receivers all over the field. You're going to run tempo. You're going to spread me out. You're going to do all this stuff to me. And then it doesn't work, and you call a pass play, and then it turns into that because your quarterback's so special. This just isn't fun.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
To the air, it's Fowler. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Since 1969, UNLV and Nevada have fought for the right to paint and protect the Fremont Trophy, and really they established the intensity of this rivalry right off the bat as Nevada won the first game by a mere two. And the defense, got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Let's go! Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Turning it on. Running through contact. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to get it in. Into the house. Touchdown, Nevada. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
UNLV 14.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Fowler. Makes the grab. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And down he goes back at the 3.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Finds his man. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Nevada, 28. UNLV, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Harris will throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Also 6 yards on the play.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright, and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Going right to work up top. On the run, deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Oh, he's got some space. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Using his feet to buy time. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Number
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
UNLV, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. To the air, it's Fowler. Finds his man in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Robinson. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's got him. Trying to get it in. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, someone's leaving that stadium today with the howitzer cannon after an entertaining first half.
The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Trying to set the tone with the run. Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Back to pass, it's Fowler. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish. There he goes. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Scanning the field, it's Fowler. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Upshaw. Oh, what a cut! He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. Made him miss again. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Rebels. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He'll try the left side. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Give him 105 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. And the ball turns it on down the left side. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, UNLV. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
UNLV.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. To the ground, he's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Nevada.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
RPO complete to open the drive. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fowler. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
1st down for the offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Powers through the defender. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Rushes on him. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Gives it to the back on the draw. Picks up the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
Pressure coming. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 88.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
31.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Nevada. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
UNLV, 31.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Fowler. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Handoff from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. They'll leave it with him. Past the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The give to the tailback. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through the tackle.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. The battle in the Silver State has come to a close, and Nevada will take ownership of the Fremont Cannon one more time. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.